is Mayor Ron Anders with the Mayor's Minutes from our November 5th Auburn City Council meeting. During the Committee of the Whole last night, the City Council reappointed Lori Marine and Brian O'Neill to the Parks and Rec Advisory Board. Both of these citizens have completed at least one full term with the Parks and Rec Advisory Board, and we look forward to their service with their second full term. That is a 4-year term that will end November the 30th, 2028. I also want to thank the other citizens who applied for the Parks and Rec Advisory Board. Thank you for your desire to serve our community, and we hope you'll continue to look for opportunities to serve Auburn in the future. During our regular agenda last night, it was the first meeting of the month, so the City Council recognized our Employee of the Month, and I have a memorandum here from Leslie Johnston and Cynthia Ledbetter from our library to Megan Crouch about our Employee of the Month, Sharon Bradley from our library, and I'd like to read to you a couple of statements. During her 25 years of service, Sharon has made a lasting impact on the many patrons and their families through her work in public services. Sharon now works behind the scenes in materials management and plays a crucial role in the acquisition and processing of library materials. She consistently demonstrates the city's core values. She often sets the example of servant leadership and takes the initiative to tidy and sweep the service driveway to help maintain a clean and welcoming environment. We appreciate Sharon and everything that she does at our library, the way she works with her fellow employees and certainly the patrons of the library, and congratulations on being the City of Auburn Employee of the Month. We also recognize Bo Mayton from our inspection services and Yvonne Garcia from our police department for working 5 years with service awards, and Darrell Aldridge and Kelvin Staples from our environmental services department for working 20 years with the City of Auburn. Thank all of you for the good work you do on behalf of our citizens each and every day. During the regular agenda last night, the city manager made an announcement for a vacancy on the Public Park and Recreation Board. This term will begin December of this year in 2024. It's a 6-year term. The appointment will be at the first meeting in December. If you're interested in the Public Parks and Recreation, please go to the city's website, understand the decisions they make, how often they meet, the nuances of what their role is within the city, and if you're interested, certainly fill out an application. During the consent agenda, City Council approved the waiving of residential trash collection fees. This is for Designate Trash Amnesty Month, which will go from March the 10th to April the 4th. All the list of materials that you can put out by the side of your street, by the side next to the street, in front of your home, are listed on the city's website. It's important that you understand what you can and can't do. And this is March the 10th through April the 4th. Let us know if you have any questions. Under contracts and agreements, we had a number of purchases that were approved by the City Council last night, from tractors to automobiles to software and licensing renewals. All this information is on our city's website. There were many items in last night's agenda. I'm going to ask you to please go to the city's agenda items and look through those. If you've got any questions, please let us know. But to save a little bit of time with this video, I'm not going to go through those individually. But I do want to point a couple of things out. That the City Council approved amendment of a contract or agreement with the Care Humane Society. All the information regarding this is on the city's website as well. Again, I want to say how much I appreciate what CARE does for the city. They've got a very difficult job in maintaining that facility and caring for the animals that are brought to their facility, and we certainly appreciate all their efforts. The City Council also approved a contract with the Kronos Systems. This is for timekeeping software for our employees. And the City Council approved a contract with Van Horn Miller doing business as Deep South Apparel. And this is all of our team sports jerseys that we provide for our children that participate through our Parks and Rec program each and every year. Under alcohol beverage license, the City Council approved a license for Aramark Educational Services doing business at Plainsman Park. This is a special event, so it will be occurring with our final 2 Auburn home football games. And the City Council approved a change in ownership with an alcohol beverage license for the Quintessential Cigar Bar located at 1673 Shug Jordan Parkway. At our last City Council meeting, Mayor Pro Tem Beth Whitten asked that we postpone a number of items related to a Farmville development. These reappeared on our agenda last night, and I'll go through these quickly. They were all approved by the City Council. The first was an annexation of 3.79 acres. This property is located at East Farmville Road and U.S. Highway 280. The second is the rezoning of that 3.79 acres from rural to development district housing. And finally, the rezoning to a planned development district for the 14 acres that includes the 3.79 that I previously mentioned to development district housing. All the particulars of this, including maps, are included in our City Council information that you can go and check out. If you got any questions, you can certainly ask Mayor Pro Tem Beth Whitten. You can certainly call myself or call the Planning Department. The City Council approved the Severe Weather Preparedness Sales Tax Holiday. This will be Friday, February the 21st through Sunday, February the 23rd. Again, all the purchases that you can make that weekend and save on your sales taxes are listed on the city's website. Let us know if you have any questions. City Council approved a franchise agreement with Troy Cablevision, doing business as C Spire. They are making a fiber installation in the city of Auburn. Under resolutions, the City Council approved a conditional use for this Farmville mixed-use development located at East Farmville Road and US Highway 280. This was postponed again, as I mentioned earlier, from the October 15th meeting. The City Council approved financial contributions to 4 entities that are conducting capital projects for different ministries or services in our community. The first was for East Alabama Health, for the new mental health center. The second is for the environmental education building at the Craig Preserve and Nature Center. The third is for the Food Bank of East Alabama's new community market. And the fourth is for the new facility for the Mercy Medical Ministry. All of these entities are doing great work on behalf of all of our citizens here, and it was the City Council's desire to help support their capital projects, which are really once in multiple generation projects that are coming to our community that allows them to serve our citizens at a greater capacity and for different needs. If you have any questions about any of these, certainly ask us and we will provide that information for you. But these are all known entities that have long legacies and testimonies in our community about their service to our citizens. And I'm very proud that we're supporting them as they continue to grow and do all that they can to help us have a better place to live and help the citizens that live here have a better life. The City Council also approved a contract with Stivers Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram for the purchase of 16 new Dodge Durango Pursuit SUVs for our police department. 11 of these are for replacement vehicles and 5 are for the expansion of new officers in our police department. This was a budgeted item. Under tax abatements, the City Council approved a tax abatement for Arkle Automotive, doing business in our Auburn Technology West Park. They are adding 26 new employees and $7 million of capital investment. Thank you, Arkle, for choosing Auburn when you did. Thank you, Arkle, for wanting to expand in our community and providing great jobs for those that work here in Auburn. And then finally, the City Council approved a tax abatement extension for CSP Technologies in the Auburn Technology Park. Under Mayor's announcements last night, I want to remind everyone that this Monday is Veterans Day, and the City of Auburn will conduct their Veterans Day ceremony at 10 o'clock at the Veterans Memorial. Please come to this ceremony and let's take time, a few minutes, to say thank you to those veterans that allow us the freedoms that we share and are able to have in our community as well as our country. Also, the next day is the State of the City on Tuesday, November the 12th at 5:30 at the Googe Performing Arts Center. This is a free event to our community. You do not need a reservation, and we encourage you to come and hear what happened in your community over the past year and what's going to happen in the future. Also, I will take time to recognize 6 outstanding, wonderful individuals in the City of Auburn in the Mayor's Lamplighter Awards. That's 5:30 on November the 12th at the Googe Performing Arts Center. I want to say congratulations to Southern Union in partnership with Auburn University and the Auburn University Aviation Program for the groundbreaking of the Aviation Maintenance Education Building. It's going to be very exciting to see 50 to 75 students through each class learn how to maintain, fix, and work on airplanes. This is certainly a part of the new Auburn that we live in today. This is a great opportunity for young people to have another great career path that emanates from our community, and congratulations to all the partners that are helping to make this happen. I also want to say thank you to East Alabama Health for creating a new LPN education facility as they do their part to try to train and prepare nurses for their future careers here in our community serving our citizens. And finally, I want to say congratulations to the Auburn High football team. Finishing undefeated and ranked number 1 in the state as they head into the playoffs is a mighty big task, and we're proud of how you represented our community and your coaching staff and all the young men that wear those colors each and every Friday night. And we look forward to watching you play beginning this Friday night in the playoffs against Bob Jones. And then finally, I want to say congratulations to Philip Dunlap. He has worked for 40 years here at the City of Auburn. He has seen many, many changes in our community. Thank you, Philip, for spending your career working for us here at Auburn. We're thankful that you chose Auburn in the 80s to come make a huge difference in our community, and congratulations on 40 years. This is Mayor Ron Anders with the Mayor's Minutes.